Now, the heart of the matter with Estates, of course, is the space, the load carrying capacity. So let's start right there at the back end. Well, this is Ford's contender, the Estate version of the new Escort. It's wider and a bit higher than the current model and much longer, and the extra length plus the way they've handled this rear end makes it by far the best looking of the new Escort so far. Now, for some reason, Ford have left the tailgate off the central locking system. So when you arrive at the car with your packages, you have to rummage for your key, which could be a bit annoying. But once you've got the tailgate open, you can see a lot of thought has gone into it. It lifts well out of the way, so no chance of banging your head. It's well contoured, so it doesn't drop rain down the back of your neck. There are no awkward projections around the loading area at all, so it's very easy to get the packages in, and there is more loading capacity than the current Escort Estate. Now, the tonneau cover sadly only comes with Ghia Ghia versions, which is a pity because, of course, Estates are vulnerable to prying eyes. You need some sort of cover to hide the goodies, and not very strongly made. I've had the car for a week, already chipped off the corner of the fastening, so rather bad, that. Now, to get those extra boxes in, you've got the standard 60-40 split, which gives you a maximum loading length of 1.7 metres, which is very good for a car of this size. Now, if it's longer or bulkier than that, you're taking the family on holiday, the GLX and Ghia versions get this neat, aerodynamically designed roof rack with rails to protect the roof and adjustable slides. Could be a real boon. Okay, now let's drive it. Well, this is the Ghia version, but even so, the trim is nothing special. But the build quality is very high, the use of space is excellent, both in the front and the rear. I've had my 3 children in the rear, for example, with all their bits and bobs, no problem at all. And the ride and handling is, if anything, better than the Escort Saloon. So the overall impression is quite favourable. But 2 main quibbles. One is noise. Estates tend to be pretty noisy anyway, but with this car, the engine growls at you at low revs, it becomes raucous at high revs. Put on full lock, sounds as if you've got a dog trapped under the wheel. The other is price, because with power steering fitted, you get very little change out of £13,000, and that could be a real problem for Ford.